Hey, what's up you guys? We are actually going to go ahead and shoot all 3 of the workouts posted for the upcoming TruFit Games that are going to be hosted October 2nd. Now I did mention in the last video that I wouldn't release this until 2 weeks prior, but I'm actually releasing them sooner. I know a lot of people had questions and so forth, and I knew that we had a lot of beginners, so I wanted to make sure we got these movements out as well as movement standards so we're training them the correct way until the day of the competition.
Let's party.
Alright, so going over workout number 1, it's going to have a 10-minute cap. Okay, it's going to start with a 400-meter sandbag carry buy-in. Now you and your partner can go ahead and figure out however you want to get that sandbag done on that run. One partner can carry it the whole way if you want to. You guys can pass it back and forth. However you get that sandbag back into the facility and both partners come into the facility, and that's when your time will start on rounds. Okay? The remainder of time will be 10 plate burpees and 10 dumbbell ground overheads. Okay, so how does it work? Partner A has to do all 10 plate burpees, then partner B will do 10 plate burpees. Partner A will do 10 dumbbell ground overhead, partner B will do 10 dumbbell ground overhead. Okay, and you're going to treat that as an AMRAP. Your score in this workout will actually be how many reps that you and your partner get done on the remainder of your time you're in those rounds. Alright, so going over movement standards for workout number 1, this is pretty simple. As you know, you started off this workout with that 400-meter sandbag. Okay, once you both partners get into the facility from their run, they're going to go ahead and set their rounds up. So we're going to go over plate burpees because that's the first movement. Now, plate burpees start with your chest to ground wherever you'd like to go around the plate. And then you're looking for a full lockout on the plate. So when you have to, his legs are completely locked out, hips are literally 30 seconds, completely straight. You can jump back down on the plate again, you can show the rep, chest to ground. You can step up or jump, you don't necessarily have to jump, but you can. You can point out a bad rep. The first bad rep would be when your knees aren't locked around the plate. So just going to put down, rotate, come up. Knees, that would be a no rep. So you can fully extend on the plate. Okay, another no rep would be hips to the ground, but not chest to the ground. Shows what that looks like. So that would be a no rep as well. Gotta make sure we make contact with our chest on the ground near the plate. Okay, last thing I'll point out is when he jumps up on the plate, make sure his back is completely straight up and down. So you're not still hunched over on that plate. Shows what that looks like. Jump up and not standing all the way up, that would be a no rep as well. We're looking for a full extension, always standing up on the plate. Okay, second movement we're going to go over is ground or overhead. Now this is going to be done in plenty of different ways. Basically the point of performance is making sure you're contact on the ground and then a lot out overhead. So this one shows a couple variations. If you'd like dumbbell snatching, you can go to level 2. So you can all the way up, it's one motion. If you want to turn that into a clean and jerk, you can break it up into 2 portions, you're more likely to do that as well. Okay, the only way to get the rep on this would be A, going down on the ground and not making full contact, so maybe close, before you clean it. And then the second point would be not a full lockout up top. Okay, so what we're looking for is a full lockout on the elbow, arm tight to head, legs completely locked out back, completely straight.
Ready to go over workout number 2 for the TruFit Games. This is a chipper, so we're going to have to complete every exercise before we move on to the next one. So for the first one, we're going to be doing 80 kettlebell swings. So between you and your partner, knock out those 80 swings. That second exercise is 60 kettlebell thrusters. Same thing, when your partner knock those out. 40 overhead lunges. So knock that out. Next, you'll have 20 burpee box jumps. If you are a beginner, you can step up for those burpee box jumps. You don't have to jump up there. And then once you finish those, you're going to be going to a sprint. Partner 1 will do a 200-meter sprint. Partner 1 from the back tags number 2. Partner 2 goes to that 200-meter sprint.
Okay, so workout number 2. This is that chipper. Okay. First thing we're going to start with kettlebell swings. Okay, looking for eyes under the kettlebell, full extension here. So kettlebell's going to come down. I want to make sure the kettlebell's coming high enough. The judge is going to be looking you in the eyes. They're going to make sure that they can see your eyes under that kettlebell. Legs have to be fully locked out up top. Okay, pretty simple on those. The second movement we have is kettlebell thrusters. So you can go ahead and pick up that kettlebell. You can hold it however you'd like. 2 points of performance for this is a below 90-degree angle, so the hip crease is below the knee. And then a full lockout head through of that kettlebell up top. So arms completely locked out, hips all the way through. Okay? Only way to get no reps on this would be a shallow squat, so you can show us what that might look like. And then another way to get no reps would be not a full lockout, or maybe even a full lockout, but your head not all the way being through. So we're making sure hands, elbows, shoulders, hips, and feet are directly stacked over each other. Okay? Next movement we have our overhead lunges. Biggest points of performance for this would be knee touch the ground in that lunge, and then stand completely straight up before you lunge again. Okay, so no lunge on the other side as well. These do have to be alternating. Okay? Getting back up. So the only way to get no rep on this would be maybe you rest the plate on your head. That would be no rep. Elbows don't exactly have to be locked out. As far as that goes, but another way is if you don't fully stand all the way back up and lunge. Maybe you stay bent the whole time and then kind of keep this bent and go ahead and lunge again. Do a little faster, that would be no rep as well. Staying all the way up. Okay? Last one we have to demonstrate would be our vertical box jump overs. Okay? So the point of performance of this would be is down chest to the ground on one side of the box. However you'd like to do that, facing or not facing. He's going to jump over or step over depending on what position. When his feet make contact with the ground again, that's a rep. Okay, the only way to get no rep on this is if his chest doesn't make contact with the ground, so there's only be this. And then you don't necessarily have to pull back on the top of the box. You just have to make both feet around the ground as well. Alright, so going over workout number 3 for the TruFit Games. This is going to be a 21-15-9 format. And you got 3 movements. You have lateral hops, wall balls, and hand release push-ups. Okay, so what's going to happen? Partner 1 is going to do 21 lateral hops, and partner B does 21 lateral hops. And partner A does 21 wall balls. Now partner B does 21 wall balls. Now partner A does 21 hand release push-ups. Now partner B does 21 hand release push-ups. And then they do the same thing. So you're alternating each exercise in the round that you're on. Okay, after you complete all 3 rounds, 21, 15, 9, and each partner's completed in each exercise, you guys are going to actually take the remainder of the time and you're going to do max effort renegade rows. Okay, so your score for this workout would be a total number of reps that you get done in that 10-minute time. Alright, so going over movement standards, workout number 3 is 21-59 format. Initially starts with lateral hops. So depending on what position you're in, if you're beginner or intermediate, depending on what it might look like for you. Okay? Ideally, in intermediate, it would be a hop, so you can show us a couple reps like that look like. All it means is that we're completely clearing the bag. So the only way to really get no rep on this is if you're an intermediate, it means you kind of do a gallop over it, like that. Or if you touch the bag. Okay? Now, if you're a beginner, you can do step overs. Not a big deal, it might not be the fastest route, but you can step over, same thing. We're just clearing the bag as fast as you can go. Okay? From there, we got wall balls. I think we'll show us a couple reps what this looks like. What we're looking for here, same thing as kettlebell thrusters. It has to be below the 90 spot, and then making contact with the wall. Okay? Only way to get no rep would be if you don't squat deep enough, and if you don't make contact with the wall where the target is, we'll go over that data competition. Okay? Next movement we have our hand release push-ups. We're all pretty familiar with these, but movement standards for this would be hands releasing completely off the ground at the bottom and completely locking out up top. Knees have to be the floor. Okay, so a good way to get the rep would be maybe you don't release those hands at the bottom, keep them down. As you press up, maybe you don't press all the way up, so you don't make full lockout with those elbows. Another no rep. And then another one would be maybe your knees are still on the floor, simply lock out with your upper body and keep down. Okay? Last thing we'll finish up with, if you get there, is max effort renegade rows. Biggest point of performance for this, pretty simple, is making sure that we make contact with our chest as we pull the hand up, and then back down and full contact with the floor. You have to alternate these. So as you're alternating each side, you can't just figure you're doing one on each side as you're pounding on. Okay, so chest with the dumbbell, and then full contact with the floor on the way down.